Okay, I said I'd do this. I'm going to try and do this in under 5 minutes. So I have a project open up here, and I want to create a new family in order to introduce into this project. So I'm going to File, New Family, and I'm going to choose my generic template here. Now, if I was doing furniture, I'd choose a furniture template and so on like that. Okay, so there we are there. Now, we're going to create some reference planes here. So I'm going to put reference plane there, there, and you can see I'm just putting them in more or less arbitrarily here. Okay, like so. Now we talked about the 4B method, brains, bones, balance, and body. So I've got the bones in here, and now I need to put the brains in, which are going to be dimensions like so. Okay, and that one. And the reason I'm putting these in here is I want this to act in around the insertion point there, right? So I'm going to pick that one. I'm going to equal those. I'm going to pick that dimension. I'm going to equal those. And I'm going to turn this into a parameter. So this is going to be an instance parameter, and it's going to be box height, box width. All right, that is not bow, but box. Okay, that's that one, right? I'm going to do this one here and do something similar, and this is going to be my box height, and that's going to be instance as well, and that's fine. Now, let's test these over here in my family types, and I shall make this 1200. Good, and I'll make this one 1200. And apply. Yes, so what I'm making sure is that the references are being moved around because we've done the bones, we've done the brains now, and we've done some balancing, and we're going to do the body now. So I'm going to go into create, extrusion. I'm going to use my rectangle tool here. I'm going to snap to the intersection points there. Notice how the locks come up. So I'm going to lock these now. Very often the line will lock itself onto the reference plane anyway, but we're going to be sure to be sure. And I'm going to finish this, right? So if I go into a 3D view here now, okay, and that one, 3D view, you can see my box. I'll just shade it here. Right, so what I want to do now is I want to create a height parameter here. And I'm going to go into the left side. So rather than northeast, southwest, we've got back, front, left, right. Right, same thing again is create. I'm going to create a reference plane now, again, anywhere along here. And I'm going to create some brains for that, which are going to be the annotate, this one here. Now, it's important that I tab here because it's the reference plane that I want to tab to, not the reference level. All right, that is so important. It will not work unless that's done. So let's convert this from a parameter into, from a dimension into a parameter. It's going to be box height. And it's going to be instance. And oh yeah, didn't I do it wrong? All right. Box top. I call it that. I should have called the other one length, shouldn't I? All right. First mistake there. Now, when that's done, I'm going to use my align tool. I'm going to say to this, align the top of the box. I'm going to lock it in place. All right. Now let's flex this and see if that'll work. So this box top, I'll make it 1 meter. Apply and boom, that has worked very nicely there. Let's go into 3D. So I'm going to pick the whole box here in order to get access to the material, but I don't want the materials here. I want to associate the family materials. So I'm going to create this, and it's going to be box. All right, box material instance. That's good to go, and that's good. Now I'm going to load this into the project that I've opened, and I'll drop a few different variations in there, like so. Let's go into a 3D in the project. So we're here, and I'm going to pick that box there. Now you can see, look, I've got all of my parameters here.